some reason, YouTube didn't allow me to do so, and that's why I had to put DVA. These vlogs, believe it, not knowing have notes in my adulthood. Hello and good morning, guys. It's 9:47 a.m. and it's Wednesday, September the 24th, 2025. I would like to give you a heads up to start off this video that I have changed my username on YouTube. It is now DBA Vlog. So I have changed the username for my vlogging channel, and I also changed my username for my game channel. I thought it would be worth I don't know why. But yeah, I've changed my username to something which represents my 3 initials. Well, I do have a username like that on Instagram as well. And also those YouTube content creators that do gaming and commentary kind of stuff. Like, you see a lot of them that may put their name and then something completely random. For instance, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. So yeah, I've changed my username to DBA Vlog. Honestly, I thought about this idea for a while. I was planning to make it DBA Vlogs, but for some reason YouTube didn't allow me to do so, and that's why I had to put DBA Vlog. And another weird thing is that you can only change your username twice in the space of 14 days. I've been thinking thrice would be better. I'll be like, fair enough, but it's been a long-term mindset. Yeah, and you know, I got into doing these vlogs, believe it, not knowing the definition of vlog. Like, thought it was like something that you would do like as skits, no matter how many you would do each day. Like, you could do 2 or 3 of them each day and just make a skit out of it and call it a vlog. Then I learned that it's something that it's 1 video per day. Speaking about school stuff, I'm done and over with for today, but I'm gonna have to get back in because I've requested office hours, which, even though it would be Tuesdays and Thursdays, the professor will be out tomorrow, so call me in at 2:45, so I'm gonna be there by 5 minutes earlier.
1 hour later.
But to be fair, it was since again just meeting, talk through 5th and 7th chord inversions. That's when the Roman numeral analysis basically comes up, and that's basically something that has been biting me in the arse so much whenever I would look up some notes written on lines. And for someone like me who's playing drums instead of guitar or anything that would have notes in my adulthood, this is so hard to memorize. It just freaking pains me so much to see, like, if one note, like, hey, is this a 1-6? Is that a 1-6-4? That's a 5-6, 5-6, 5-7, or whatever. And the Grand Canyon calendar. Well, I gotta be honest, I thought that I had forgot it in the room of the hotel that we had stayed over there. And so each day of the calendar has a different picture. So today, September 24th, as you can see, a nice sunset at Grand Canyon, whereas for September 25th, tomorrow, I got a hazy sunshine and all that. Let's see what it was for the 19th, because it was just 5 days ago. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It looks like a black and white photo here, but you can see the sun is right inside the clouds. It might seem to be a rainy day here. Well, yeah, it was cloudy when we went there. And look at the sticker that I have put up. Arizona. Yeah, I got the sticker from Arizona. That's so cool. And catchy as well, but what's so catchy about it actually is the logo. You know, speaking of the bears, like the sides of the bears, yeah, it's kind of remarkable. And it's getting late, so we are already in the last minutes of light already here, coming to Wednesday night. So we've discussed a brief topic. So you see how like a 1 foot portion of this Mercedes is just over the curb, and yeah, the front wheels are touching the curb as well, but somehow it would still be fine for this car, because imagine a super fast car, right? For example, the Koenigsegg, which there's, as you may know, only between 250 and 300 of them in the entire world. And even though some models, yes, because some models are legal in the United States, especially the CCX and, wait, is it the CCX or? I'm not quite sure, but I think it is the CCX. Let me check. Yeah, it is. The Koenigsegg CCX and also the Agera models are legal in the US. Not the Jesko though. The Jesko is still illegal because of some tough practices like making turns and especially parking, and even in a crash test. Like, suppose you do a crash test where you go over a speed bump, right? Even in the condition that you're driving the Koenigsegg with someone that's sitting next to you, like after a certain speed, it can lead to a hazard, not only for the front part of the vehicle, but even for those inside, especially the driver, but even more for the passenger, because it can lead to serious conditions like a sickness or fatigue and that kind of thing. And yeah, like I was saying, you see there is a part of this wheel that is touching the curb. For many vehicles like this, it shouldn't be a big problem. But imagine accidentally hitting a curb with a Koenigsegg. Like, you're fucked. You're freaking screwed as shit. And also, I heard at the Jimmy Kimmel show, which has been paused for 6 days, is back. I only watched like a 3-minute portion of it, and what was really funny was when Kimmel said, who had a tougher 2 days, me or the CEO of Tylenol? Really? Like, how am I going to teach people to cope with autism? That sort of thing. Oh man, that's a funny joke. What a joke to make. Returning from a 6-day suspension, you know? Alright guys, so I'm gonna call that it for today's vlog. Thank you guys for watching this video. Do leave a like, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.